Hello, I'm Michael.
I'm Sally, and this is Wrestle MSX.
The show kicks straight off with an 8-woman tag. Bianca Belair, Naomi, Jade, Cargill and Bayley against Tiffany, Stratton, Dakota Kai and the Kabuki Warriors, Oscar and Kairi Sane. Naomi wearing the colours of the tricolor, blue, white and red.
The crowd were completely into this, lapping up everything. There was a little disharmony when Bayley had only Belair to tag, but opted to tag Cargill instead, as Cargill made her way up onto the apron. When Jade did get into the ring, she obliterated everyone. Chaos then ensued as Bayley hit a Bayley to belly on Stratton before Belair hit Sane with a KOD and followed up with a pin for the win. Naomi, Cargill, Belair celebrated in the ring, whereas Bayley seemed a little reluctant to join in.
Back from the break, we get an interview from the winners of the 8-women tag match, only for it to break down with Belair having a few angry words for Bayley.
Next, we see Nick Aldis congratulating Carmelo Hayes on his match against Cody last week on SmackDown. When Bobby Lashley turns up, he tells Hayes that if he wants anything, call me. Hayes refused, then declared himself into the King of the Ring.
Out came New Catch Republic for a match with AOP, naturally tailed by the rest of Final Testament. AOP picked up the win when Tyler Bate decided to attack Karrion Kross on the outside, leaving Dunn to suffer the consequences and suffer to a double team by AOP and then lose by pin.
We then see Paul Heyman telling Nick Aldis to pull Randy Orton and Kevin Owens out of the match with Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga at Backlash to save them a beating. Aldis declines. He then asks Heyman if it's by orders of Roman Reigns or if Paul Heyman is in charge. Heyman then lets slip that he hasn't actually spoken to Reigns since WrestleMania, and he admits that he was the one that pulled him out of the WWE draft, stating he, Roman, can't be here with so much chaos in the bloodline.
Back from the break, we see Orton and Owens in the ring for their new segment, the RKO Show. Their first guest, none other than Paul Heyman. Heyman implored Orton and Owens to back out of the match, with Orton questioning who the real tribal chief is. Heyman responds with, "The whole world knows there's only one tribal chief." I'm thinking he's referring to The Rock, but that's just my personal opinion. Just then, Orton and Owens get attacked by Solo and Tama Tonga, security breaking everything up, but not before Owens hits a senton in Sikoa and Tonga.
We then get a word from the Street Profits saying they've been learning some French, but this only amounted to oui.
Next up, LA Knight against Angel Gaza, who was accompanied by Humberto, Escobar and Lopez. Just before the match, a QR code flashed up. This again took us to a web page on the WWE website. In the video, you're in a room behind what seems to be a bride with candles around her. Words then appear on the video. He opened his arms, our pain becomes his, we were reborn, because we believed. Some lettering then appeared over the word believe, with an O appearing to replace the first E in believed, making it look for a split second like believed. The video then ended with the words because we believed all over a blue background with a Pluto symbol flashing up again. Mickey is on his way. Anyway, back to the match. Gaza nearly stole a victory with a roll-up pin when Humberto distracted Knight, only for Knight to kick out at 2. Blunt force trauma soon got the win for Knight, who then declared his interest in the King of the Ring.
Carlito then explained why he attacked Dragon Lee, saying he thought if he took Lee out of the picture, then Rey Mysterio would choose him as a partner at WrestleMania. But as we know, Rey chose Andrade instead. Carlito was then attacked by Dragon Lee, but it was soon broken up.
Back to the ring, and we have a tag match for the WWE Tag Team Championship, the Street Profits versus A-Town Down Under. The Street Profits nearly picking up the win after hitting a blockbuster on Theory, but only getting a 2 count. Later on, the ref gets distracted by Ford, just as Dawkins rolls up Theory for the pin. Waller hits Dawkins with a flatliner. Theory then pins Dawkins to retain the belts for A-Town Down Under.
SmackDown then ends with AJ and Cody Rhodes having one last battle of words in the ring. AJ said he was never welcomed when he arrived. Cody said, "The commentators may call this a dream match, you are phenomenal, but tomorrow I'm looking at you as my first, and that's too sweet." AJ then puts up the too sweet gesture, and as Cody's about to greet the gesture with his own too sweet, he gets slapped by AJ.
We then quickly go backstage to see one last scuffle between Orton, Owens, Sikoa and Tonga as SmackDown goes off the air. This match is going to be, to coin a phrase, a slobber knocker, and I'm actually looking forward to it now.
Yeah.
Thank you again for watching.
And we hope to see you for our Backlash review.